What is good, YouTube? Warstu here with another video on the future of the DC universe that is now being dubbed. As we know, Pete Safran and James Gunn are now helming the DC universe studio, essentially under the watchful eye of David Zaslav, although David Zaslav does believe that both Gunn and both Safran can deliver the Bible in the next 8 years. So there's very compelling and misleading stories going around the community for DC movies. So we're going to break it down and let you know what I think is really going on. So, yo, what is freaking good, YouTube? Warstu here. If you are new around here, make sure to subscribe to never miss any Marvel, DC, pop culture based content that we do on the daily basis. If you could, subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and comment down below. And also, if you could, check us out on Twitter, WarstuG. That would be much appreciated. And check us out on Instagram at Warstu to see the beautiful face behind the beautiful voice. So, David Zaslav again, he says stuff to make people like me, make fans, and make the internet start talking. He doesn't actually think there's 4 Batmans, because there's only 3. There's Michael Keaton, there's Ben Affleck, and there's also Robert Pattinson. Now, careful for spoilers, the Batman director, Matt Reeves, recently this year, signed a multi-year new film deal at Warner Brothers. So Robin Pattinson is not going anywhere. And irrespective to what David Zaslav says, there will be an alternate universe with Joaquin Phoenix Joker and Lady Gaga, Harley Quinzel. There will be an alternate universe where the Batman is set because there's like TV shows, there's the Colin Farrell Penguin show, etc. So I don't know why you guys are worrying that Robert Pattinson is going to become the main Batman of DC universe. We don't know. So here, just to pull a quote from the Deadline article, we're making an investment for whatever Matt feels a pull towards in the Batman universe, and otherwise he has an open invitation to go wherever his interests take him. We're leaning into whatever Matt wants to do. So he signed a new deal with Warner Bros. Discovery. So he's not going anywhere. And with the likes of the Penguin on HBO Max, etc. The Batman trilogy, I hate to tell you guys that don't like Batman Robert Pattinson, you can like all the Batmans, but we're not going to get Batman No Way Home. Don't worry about that. The Batman trilogy is literally going nowhere. This movie grossed over $700 million. Yeah, I get it. Batman's an iconic character, but it's a new actor playing him, and everyone seems to hate Robert Pattinson. Yet it still made more money than But Black Adam's a new character. Yeah, new character played by the biggest star in Hollywood. So, don't be listening to this report saying, well, Zaslav does not like Robert Pattinson. Zaslav likes money, and the Batman made money. It's one of the few DC properties that actually made money this year. The Suicide Squad lost money. Black Adam has currently lost money. So Zaslav will like this because, careful spoilers, it makes money. What I believe is going on is we're going to have the Robert Pattinson Batman, then we're going to have a DC Universe Batman. We don't know what that is at the moment. It could be Ben Affleck. Like I said in yesterday's video, if he really wants to do that, he should commit to the next 8 to 10 years, or however long the projected plan is that Gunn and Safran are working on. Michael Keaton is still in the Flash movie. As of the time recording this video, allegedly, according to multiple people, I spoke to a lot of people about this, and everyone keeps saying the main narrative of the movie hasn't changed. So if the main narrative of the movie hasn't changed, Michael Keaton's role has not been deduced or reduced. Like everyone keeps saying that. I know there is some confusion because in the Flash movie, Batfleck is supposed to get lost in time somewhere and call Barry Allen for help. Like a reversal of what happened in BVS, when Barry Allen came back in time and was like, Lois is the key, am I too soon, am I too soon? That scene, it's literally a reverse of that. So lots of reports contradict and counteract other reports. So it is fascinating to listen to all these. So also in the news, so this is not new information, but I get sent a bunch of stuff. So Viewer Anon literally said in March, he put up Justice League, he put up a picture of a Canon camera, implying that Zack Snyder's Justice League is going to be Canon going forward. And yes, this isn't even new information, but people report stuff like it's new information. This is really old. There is a scene in the Flash movie that somewhat very vaguely talks about events that happened in Zack's version of the Snyder Cut. And yes, according to this website I've been sent, this is not new information. This article should actually be giving creditation to viewer anon. Those who have seen the latest screen test of The Flash says there's a scene in the first act where Ben Affleck is talking to Ezra Miller about the events in the Snyder Cut. Now, because this website didn't give creditation to viewer anon because that's where the information came from, back in March, we're not going to give creditation to this website. So, is that Snyder Justice League is canon to the Flash film? Yep, because literally, viewer anon said this back in March. Literally, back in March. So it's not new information, and realistically, the scene is super vague, to the point where it's not really going to make much difference. So he posted an image of the Justice League Snyder Cut. He posted a picture of a Canon camera on the 30th of March. In a now deleted tweet around late March, viewer anon tease implied the Flash movie considers Zack Snyder's Justice League canon before going to the Burton universe. So anyone reporting on this news or scoop is just stealing. That's a very interesting take. I don't really like the Scooper game because no one's really Scooper game. And then your boy Daniel RPK, the most reliable person in the sphere or space. Even then, it's kind of vague in the movie. I was just reminding people that this is not new news. And we are doing that here. It's so vague that you might not even catch the scene. That's how vague it is. But I get it. The SnyderVerse really wants the SnyderVerse to return. And so does your boy Warstu. So I thought I'd mention it here. Because, it's got to be canon to the SnyderVerse and canon to Zack Snyder's Justice League because Superman is in it. But it's interesting. It really is. So, also in the news, the Ezra frickin' Miller problem. This movie is screen tested so well. It's screen tested so good. Nothing has screen tested this well since the Nolan Dark Knight trilogy. Interesting. So, Ezra Miller's performance. Apparently he performs very well as two different versions of The Flash. Apparently his performance is so great. Okay, let's talk about Thor Love and Thunder, the best Marvel movie ever. Now, the problem with test screening is, test screening information is always super positive. The Batman. This movie is so freaking cool. Go great. Yeah, they said the same thing for the Batman. Although I like the Batman, I really do. So, when stuff comes out like this, it's like, oh my God, Ezra Miller's not going anywhere because his performance was so great. The Ezra Miller situation, he is a big problem. Not only do I not think he's a very good Flash, to be fair, he's not a bad Flash, he's just not a very good Barry Allen. The problem is, if he does anything else from now till when the movie is released, he's going to be gone. And every other industry insider likes to kind of contradict what the other says. Oh, he's out. Oh, he's in. Oh, I'm now hearing that Ezra Miller's not safe, said the other scooper 5 months ago. Do you get where we're going with this? So Ezra Miller is a big problem. David Zaslav does not need this. Now, some people seem to think this movie is going to be so nostalgic, so big, it's going to make over $1.5 billion. Really? Now, I mean, in theory, you've got Henry Cavill's Superman, who was in Black Adam, that didn't really make much difference. Okay, we have Michael Keaton. Okay, you're going to get people's fathers and, elderly people. Okay, that's not bad me saying that. He's a 70-year-old Batman. He's nostalgic. He is one of the OGs. So it's not unfair for me to say that. So in theory, this movie is a miniature Justice League movie. We have okay, spoilers. We have Gal Gadot appearing in this movie. Superman, Batfleck, Warstu. Sadly, we have Ezra Miller Flash. This movie has all the makings to be so freaking great. Yeah, but they didn't advertise Spider-Man No Way Home till literally 2 months to go. Yeah, I think there's a big difference from Toby and Andrew being in the movie to literally everything already being out there, being confirmed, because we've had a trailer for this movie. Now, the problem is, CCXP in Brazil is coming up very soon, is that where the frickin' hell is this Flash trailer should be attached to Avatar. If this movie is going to be The Flash's greatest movie. Oh, well, it's the only Flash movie, let's be honest. No Reverse Flash. Shocking. I really hope they added that. I really hope they... I mean, obviously, we all know that Barry Allen's father, Henry Allen, gets accused of killing Nora Allen. But really, it's Mr. Eobard Thawne. I mean, you can kind of see it in the first trailer, but a Flash movie without the Reverse Flash. What the frickin' hell? Is this CW level stuff? Well, no, CW Flash Season 1, 2, 3 were actually pretty good. But Ezra Miller's a problem. No Flash trailer, allegedly till Ant-Man 3. You're going to wait till March to drop a trailer. Okay, I get it. It doesn't come out till the summer. I get it, but there is so much money being piled into this. I wouldn't be surprised if it's already a $300 million movie with all the alleged reshoot, retooling, refalling they've been doing for the last couple of months. Ezra Miller has, you know, redone some shots and stuff. So yeah, the movie has potential, but it also has the Ezra Miller problem. It doesn't matter how good his performance is in this movie. It's going to be a very interesting year for DC next year. 4 movies. Then you have the Amber Heard situation in Aquaman 2 and The Lost Kingdom. Is she being replaced? Well, most recent information says that no one freaking knows if she's being replaced. And if she does, if you actually looked who first said it, I believe it was Mr. Casey Walsh said it during the trial. I think okay, I'm spitballing here, but I'm pretty sure Casey Walsh said it first, like months back. The thing that these like information and stuff you guys send me, I mean, obviously, Instagram at Warstu, Twitter, Warstu you send me a lot of articles and stuff. But the interesting thing for me is, most of the time you guys send me stuff, it's already old stuff. Like, you know, Zack Snyder Justice League being canned to The Flash, literally March. Most, like, the new deal with Robert Pattinson and Matt Reeves, and there is literally going to be a trilogy. Not really new information. I mean, that deal, I think, was in the summertime. So most of the information in this video is actually not really new information. It's just I get sent a bunch of stuff, so I have to readdress it and put it in the title so people actually, you know, take notice of it. So, yeah, it is pretty interesting for me. I mean, I think next year is going to be a very telling time for the future of the DC universe. I really do. I mean, there's Shazam 2, there's Aquaman 2, there's The Flash, there's Blue Beetle, and apparently Superman and Black Adam's being literally put into every single movie for no apparent reason. So it is interesting. And I get it. Like Batfleck, we want Batfleck to be the Batman. We do, but it's up to him. If he doesn't want to do it, recast a new Batman. Michael Keaton won't be Batman long term, but you already know that's not up for discussion. So I really do enjoy doing videos like this. So obviously I've just said about the whole Aquaman, Amber Heard stuff is, yeah, that information isn't even new. I mean, Warner Bros. Discovery will be at CCXP. There will be an interactive space for DC fans in attendance, showcasing Shazam, Fury of the Gods, Flash, Aquaman, and Lost Kingdom. I don't think you're going to get a new trailer for Flash there because they're literally trying to keep Ezra Miller out of anything. I mean, will Miller be there? We don't know. He's got to try and get back in their good books, I guess, but we don't know. But like always, guys, check us out on Instagram at Warstu. Check us out on Twitter, OSTG, and I will catch you in another video. But more importantly, subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and let me know down below what the frickin' hell you think. And I will catch you in another video very soon. Catch you later.